second half with. Parsons is center.
And, one thing about Darren Williams, his career is averaging all down around.
Stripped away. And here's the
on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the basket like that the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Any of the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Williams. He has 6. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
I tell you what, folks, it's time he takes it. Come on now, did they really just pull that off?
That was an outstanding play.
I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then, fellas, there are alley-oops.
And here in the second half of play, we're Williams with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12 feet away. Williams has got 8 points.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock, too.
And, guys, it's been a slow decline for Darren Williams the last few seasons. Once considered an elite point guard, he just doesn't have that stature any longer.
Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And stolen by Nowitzki. Outside Williams. Nowitzki outside. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Percentage and Clark, I never thought I'd see the day with that.
Those were the worst offensive numbers since his rookie season. I mean, he had the game that you thought would carry him past his athletic prime, but that might not be the case the way those numbers look.
And it's 8 points for Wesley Matthews.
It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's the professor. He's got 7. Puts it up from 12. Pachulia with the steal. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And not enough. He's going to want to remember just not really able to score the basketball.
Captain Clutch passes to the bulldozer. Here's the professor. He's covered by Matthews. Here's the great one. And yes, sir, that one drops. The great one's got his 3rd basket of the night.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Nowitzki.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Passes to the bulldozer. Poked away. It's stolen by Barea. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Barea with the ball. They get it again. And he gets it to go. Parsons got his 2nd bucket of the night.
As soon as that shot goes up, you got to start boxing out then. Before it hits the rim. They're getting beaten up on that glass.
And if they can eliminate those second chance points, obviously easier said than done, then they're going to have an opportunity in this game.
It's good. Great play set up by Barea. And that's now 7 points for Chandler Parsons. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Matthews. And that one's good. The great one's got 6 in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Timeout charge to Dallas.
And the Mavericks call time here. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Matthews.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Mavericks trail by 12. Harris kicks to Barea. Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Villanueva, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Over to the left wing. Mr. Fundamentals passes to the dude. There's shake and bake. Here's Black Hole. No good on the triple. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he dumps it right over JaVale McGee. Holy cow. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Here's Black Hole, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Now, here's Barea. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot by Villanueva, no good. Villanueva's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Shake and Bake, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Down low, Villanueva with the steal. Here's Harris, and it's blocked. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Villanueva with the steal. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The home team leading by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white team, looking for white meat. Thug girl who fly and talks.
69% showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. They've got Slim. The great one out there was Speedy. And it's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 2. From downtown. And he gets it to go. 9 points for Slim.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Williams. Williams comes with a double team. The pass to Slim. 4 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Slim's got 6 here in this quarter.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Nowitzki, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Captain Clutch. And stolen by Williams. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely, and the shot is good.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed the guys that are directly ahead of him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, Harris came back to the team that he started his career with to be a support player, but injuries, trades, and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance to the team.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. On 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter.
You know, getting back to Devin Harris, he can really help you. But you want to do one thing, limit his minutes. 11 full seasons under his belt. Slender in build. It's best to play him around half the game if you can.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, talking about the veteran Harris, his quickness was still apparent last season, and his skill set was a good fit for Coach Carlisle's flow offense. I mean, this guy's been around a long time, and there are very few that are quicker than him with the ball.
The professor's checked in for Slim. Here's the professor. Here's the bulldozer. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Dallas foul call.
And the first one drops. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Harris.
At the line.
And so he hits both. Now here's Williams. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's the great one. They grabbed their own miss. Launches it. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Parsons on the wing.
Oh, look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Nowitzki a screen. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 8 now on the night. Gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. And the NBA's TV deal paying about 3 times as much per year as the previous deal.
And it's changing the math as far as the salary cap and contract negotiations go. For the fans out there, don't get sticker shock. The players expect to share in these revenues.
Here's Captain Clutch. There's a good screen. To the inside, the bulldozer. Terrific design on the pit club, and he lays it in. The Bulldozers got 6 in the quarter. Here's Nowitzki, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's the Bulldozer. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Williams. And the professor picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court. O'Neal.
Home team on D. Here's Matthews. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Williams. Williams a screen. There's the dish to Pachulia. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
You know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
And the Mavericks making a change here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Harris is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. And that one's on target from the wing.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Clark, with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during the year. I like the thought process.
They get the rebound. McGee battles through traffic and lays it in. Gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's the great one. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Dallas making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Inside. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
54 seconds left in the game. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And Villanueva kicks to McGee. Dishes it to Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Barea kicks to Anderson. Puts up a 3. Shot is no good. And they're moving it up. Here's the dude. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Shooting 1.
And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on it. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.